might be asking yourself, is it really possible to take $1,000 and turn it into a $100,000 Amazon business? There's a lot of gurus on Facebook and YouTube who are broadcasting this, and a lot of the ways that they teach it, it's really not possible. But with Amazon Wholesale, it is completely possible to take a small investment of a couple $1,000s and turn it into a $100,000 Amazon business within a year. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how that's possible, so make sure you watch all the way through. Alright, so the first step for understanding how to blow up your Amazon business with little to no cash is to understand that, like any other retail business, your ability to scale will depend almost solely on how well you manage your cash flow. So with that said, you need to make sure you're utilizing all tools that are at your disposal. This includes interest-free credit card offers, net terms with your wholesalers, sales feed software like Fetcher, and sales rank software like Keepa, which will help you manage your inventory purchase decisions. Your goal here is to buy as much inventory without straight cash and sell as much inventory, having the cash deposited from Amazon back into your bank account within one credit cycle. Now, how long is one credit cycle? That all depends on whether you're able to get account terms with your supplier and if you're able to pay off your account with a credit card. If you're able to get a wholesaler that gives you 30-day credit terms and they allow you to pay off your account with a credit card, then your credit cycle is 60 days. Now, this is the amount of time that you have to buy your inventory, prep it, label it, do whatever you have to do, send it into Amazon, sell it, and have the cash deposited from Amazon back to your bank account so that you can pay your credit card bill on time. Now, please keep in mind, I am not advocating that you go and rack up all kinds of credit card debt to fund your inventory purchases. The goal here is to never pay interest. It's to pay off your credit card in full. So with that said, you can use a very long credit cycle like 60 days or an 18-month interest-free credit card loan to really ignite your business and take advantage of selling with someone else's money. Once you figured out how to extend your credit cycle, now all you have to do is make sure you're not overbuying inventory. Your goal here is to use tools like Fetcher and Keepa to determine exactly how well each product you currently offer or will be offering sells. You want to make sure that you're not buying more than 2 weeks worth of any one SKU. That way you can ship it to Amazon, sell it, and have the cash deposited from Amazon before your bills due. The great thing is, if you never overbuy inventory, then you don't actually have to have the cash to back all of your purchases. Now, this doesn't mean that you should go and run your credit card like a wild man and rack up all kinds of debt. No, you want to make sure that you are careful with the SKUs that you choose. Because anything can happen on Amazon. You can get SKUs banned for negative customer experience, or maybe they'll get flagged as hazmat, or there could be an IP complaint on the listing. So the best practice is to test each SKU before you go and buy a whole bunch of it and make sure it sells as expected. So that'll give you the opportunity then to go back with confidence and buy and maybe not have the cash to back the purchase and use someone else's money to scale your business. To better explain how I use credit cycles to scale my business, I have this spreadsheet that I actually use to track my cash flow over the past few years. Before I get into explaining how this worked, let me just go over a few things real fast. In column C is my inventory balance. In column D was my accounts payable balance. In column E was my cash balance. In column F is my Amazon balance. If you're not sure with what accounts payable is, basically that is my credit card balance plus my wholesale account terms balance. Over here in column I is the important figure AP exposure. If you add together my Amazon balance and my cash balance and subtract out the accounts payable balance, that gives you my exposure. And basically what that means is that if my bills were all due today, I would be short $4,679. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So I used this element of risk, this exposure, to blow up my business. Without that, I would not have been able to do this. I would have had to either have the cash up front or I would have had to go at a very slow rate. As you can see, from August all the way until November, I went from $22,000 in sales to $100,000 in sales. The reason for this is because I use this credit cycle to blow up the business. The wonderful thing is that my sales were going up, my profits were going up, my inventory balance was going up, and the value of my business was going up. The risk element is that my AP balance was going up and my exposure was as well. Now, I did not pay one bill late. I managed my cash flow so that I was able to have all the cash I needed to pay my bills on time every time. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I am saying use credit cycles wisely and strategically to blow up your business. To recap, there are 3 essential points that you need to remember. First, work to get 30-day terms with your distributor and use a high-limit credit card to pay off your balance. If you need a high-limit credit card, I highly suggest using the American Express Platinum card if you're able to get approved for it. Second, make sure you do not overbuy inventory. You're going to want to manage your risk by testing new SKUs and using sales projections from Keepa and Fetcher, which I'll show you exactly how to do this in another video. And last, you will have to expose yourself financially in order to scale this business without the upfront cash. So I hope you like this video. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did, and subscribe to my channel for more content on how to scale and grow an Amazon business. Thanks.